let's start with warm-ups. So we're going to take your right foot, touch it to the toes to the ground, and rotate ankle, knee, and hip. Do it 5 times on this side. Reverse direction. Good. Then your left toes. 5 times in one direction, and then reverse it. Good. Hands on our knees, and rotate the knees, keeping the joints nice and loose. 5 times in one direction, and then 5 times in the other direction. Good. Hands on the hips. And we'll do the same thing here. And reverse. Good. Arms up, shoulders relaxed. And just turn from the waist. Make sure your knees don't sway. Just turn. Good. Now, open your arms like this, and do the same thing. Good. Now, take your shoulders, roll them back, and roll them forward. And again, about 5 times. Elbows nice and relaxed. Just the elbows, rotating out and rotating inward. Wrists, only try to isolate just the wrists. Now we're going to take our chin, we're going to bring it down to the chest, and then we're going to raise it to the ceiling. Down again. Up. And down once more. And up. Good. Now look straight ahead. Take the ear and try to bring it to the shoulder. Don't raise the shoulder to the ear. Just kind of loosen the neck. Come back up. And then the same thing on the other side. And then come back up. We're going to do this 2 more times. Down. And here. Down. And again, we're going to look straight ahead. This time we're going to turn to your right and look, kind of glancing over your right shoulder. Back to center. Same thing on the other side. Let's just turn as far as you can. Try not to turn your shoulders, just turn the neck. Good. Now finally bring your arms up. Or kind of stretch up, arching back. And then come forward and reach for the ground. Don't worry about touching, just go as far as you can. And come back up. And again, we'll do this one 5 times. And then just hang. Come back up. Good. Now we're going to do this. We're just going to let the arms relax. Pick your shoulders up and just let them turn the waist. Try to keep the knees just very slightly moving, just the arms flop around. Just like this. Nice and slow. Kind of shift weight back and forth, right and left. As you're doing it. Good. And like you were shaking water off your hands, just kind of do this from forward and backward. And there's our warm-ups. Hello everyone, welcome to lesson 3 of the Yang style 13 posture form. So in the last 2 videos we've covered 3 movements, the up down, cloud hands, and single whip. Today we're going to cover 2 new movements, elbow under fist and stork cools its wings. Some of you have already learned those in other forms and they're going to be very similar. How we get there and the energy behind them is going to be a little bit different. Keeping in mind this is more of a beginner form. So without further ado, let's go and review what we've done for last week. Okay, so first I'm going to show you the movements that we've covered in the last 2 videos facing you, and I'm going to do it mirrored. So please watch first, don't do them yet. You'll get plenty of time to practice in a moment. So we're going to do feet together. Hands at our side. Open left step, so we step out with the left foot. We're going to do up and down. Cloud hands. single whip, and that's what we've covered so far. Next, we're going to practice the movements. You're going to practice the movements with me, and we're going to do them 3 times. Okay, so we're going to do the movements 3 times. I'm going to turn around, and you're going to follow along with me. So again, your feet are together. Your hands at your side. You're going to open left step. And we're going to go up and down. Cloud hands. Single whip. Good. Let's try it again. This time we'll work on making sure that our weight is correct on each foot. So we're going to open left step. So we shift all of our weight to our right foot, sinking down into that. Empty the left foot, step it out. Now we come back, and our weight is 50-50. So our feet are shoulder width apart, our knees are bent, pelvis is tucked, spine is nice and straight, head is nice and tall, shoulders and elbows relaxed. And then we come up, the arms float up, and then down, you sink down. Cloud hands. We shift to the right, and the arm starts to come up. So all of our weight's on our right foot. We come back to the left, and all of our weight's on our left foot. Step in with the empty right foot, come back to the right, emptying the left foot. Step out, we move to the left, emptying the right foot. Single whip. We place the heel. We're going to turn our waist to the corner. We're going to shift our weight. We're going to bring up that crane's beak. So our weight's on our right foot. Our left foot is empty. We place the heel down, looking at our palm, turn it away, and complete single whip. And we'll do it one more time. So again, feet together, hands at our side. And sinking into the right, open left step. We step shoulder width apart. Our knees are bent, pelvis is tucked, relaxed, spine stays nice and straight, head is nice and tall, shoulders, elbows relaxed, and we begin again. Bring the arms up and down, kind of this heavy feeling going downwards. Cloud hands, move to the right, all the weight's on the right foot, come back to the left. Weights on the left foot. Step in with the empty foot. Move back to the right. Step out to the left. We move to the left. Single whip. Again, we place the right heel on the ground in front of us, taking a step. Turn to the corner. Shift our weight. Make our crane's beak. Turn the waist. Place the left heel on the floor. Then we turn the palm away and we move. Single whip. Okay, so now we're going to cover the next 2 movements. Very simple movements. Elbow under fist and stork cools its wings. So I'm going to start by showing it to you first in a couple of different orientations, and then we're going to start working on it in practice together. So the movement is from the end of single whip. Okay, so all we're going to do for elbow and fist is we're going to shift back. My toe on my left foot comes up. My hand's going to change to a fist, and I'm just going to kind of close my chest and put the fist there. Okay? So again, from here, I shift back to my right foot, and then I close, elbow and fist. My hand, my wrist here is pretty straight. Again, a loose fist, not a very tight one here. Okay? Let me show that to you facing you so you can see how my hands are looking. So again, single whip, I shift back, and all I do is kind of close and bring my fist to my elbow. And that's it, just like that. So I'll show it to you once more this way, and then we'll add the next movement in. So from here, again, I shift back to my right foot, pick up my left toes, elbow and fist. Now, Stork cools its wings. All I'm going to do is my heel, instead I'm going to put my toe down on my left foot. My left hand's going to drop, my right hand's going to open, and I'm going to come to Stork cools its wings. Okay, so again, the movements, I come back, elbow and fist, toe on the ground, Stork cools its wings. And facing you, so I come back, elbow and fist, touch toe to the ground, Stork cools its wings. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go through this so you can follow along with me in the form. So I'm going to turn around and then just follow along. Okay. So following along with me, we're going to shift back to the right foot. Right hand makes a fist. Left heel is on the ground, elbow and fist. And then from here, my left toes are going to touch the ground, my left hand's going to drop, and my right hand comes up to Stork cools its wings. Just work on that again, nice and slow with me. So again, we come back to my right foot, my left toes come up, I close, bring my fist to my elbow. Toes touch the ground, and I do Stork cools its wings. One more time. So from here, the end of single whip, I shift all of my weight back to my right foot. The left toes come up, so all of my weight is here. I'm empty. From here, I make a loose fist, and I just kind of close my chest and bring my fist to my elbow. Now, while I'm still sitting in the right foot, my toes touch the ground. So I'm in a cat stance. My left hand falls, my right hand rises. My right hand's like I'm blocking the sun from my eyes. Stork cools its wings. Just like that. Okay, now we're going to connect all the movements together so you can see how they, so we can see how they work. First, I'm going to show you the movements, then I'm going to have you work with me on them, okay? So again, from the beginning of the form, remember I'm mirroring the form, so just watch for now. So I'm going to open left step, up, and down, cloud hands, single whip, elbow and fist, Stork cools its wings. Show you two one more time. So again, open left step, up, down, cloud hands, single whip, elbow and fist, Stork cools its wings. Okay, so let's try that together. So your feet are together,
Hands are at your side. And we're going to open left step. So we open to shoulder width apart. Knees are relaxed, pelvis is relaxed, spine is nice and straight, your head is nice and tall, shoulders and elbows are relaxed as well. And we're going to go up and down. Cloud hands. Single whip. Elbow and fist. And stork. Cools its wings. Okay. Let's try it again. This time, looking at our weight shifts. Open left steps. We shift all the weight into the right leg. Step out our left foot shoulder width apart, and then move, and our weight is equal, 50-50. And then up, and down. Cloud hands. Remember, shift to the right, 100% of your weight's there. Move back to the left, left arm is up, right arm is down. 100% here. And then you can step in and move back to the right. Weight's 100% on the right foot. Step the empty foot out, move 100% to the left. Single whip. We place the right heel, which is empty, in front of you. Turn to waist, shift your weight, make your crane's beak. Take your left foot, which is now empty. Place the heel, turn the palm away, single whip. Now from here, shift all the weight back, elbow under fist. Left toes come up, bring your right fist to your left elbow. Stork cools its wings, your weight doesn't change. The only thing that changes is your toe of your left foot is down, and we come to stork cools its wings. Okay. Let's try it once more. Open left step. Again, here your weight is equal. Weight is equal on both feet. And then up. The arms are going to float up, just shoulder high. Then sink them down. Weight should feel heavy. Cloud hands moving to the right. Left arm starts to rise. Then as we come back to the left, it rises to full spot. Stepping in, shifting back to the right. Right hand's going to rise, left hand's going to fall. Step out, left hand rises, right hand falls. Single whip. Take your right foot, place the right heel in front of you. Turn the waist slightly so you're facing the corner. Shift, make the crane's beak. Place the left heel on the floor, looking at your palm, turn it away as you shift your weight. Complete single whip. Elbow under fist. So shift back. Remember, left toes pick up. Right hand makes a fist and brings it to your elbow. And stork cools its wings. Left toes on the ground, cat stance. Left hand rises, right hand rises rather, left hand falls. And there you have it. So we'll do it a couple more times, just so you can practice this section. Remember, after this lesson video, the complete video will be available, so that way you can practice that as well. And prior to the lesson, of course, is me demonstrating the form. So that sequence is always going to be in these lessons, so you can take a look at the entire form. If you'd like to continue on and you feel comfortable and confident that you can do it, by all means, go ahead, try it. There's no harm done. If you want the details, work with me on the lessons. So we're going to do it 2 more times. Feet together, hands at our side. Open left step. So go through your checklist. Your feet are shoulder width apart. Your knees are relaxed and bent. Pelvis is slightly tucked and relaxed. Your spine is nice and straight. Your head is nice and tall. Your shoulders and elbows are also relaxed. And up, down. Cloud hands. Single whip. Elbow and fist. And stork cools its wings. Do it one more time. Open left step. And up, down. Cloud hands. Single whip. Elbow and fist. And stork cools its wings. Okay, so there you have lesson number 3. Next week we'll cover another group of movements. Probably go to the end of the section, that goes in this direction. Then we turn around and we go in that direction. So as I mentioned, or may have mentioned in previous videos, this form tends to go in really left to right. And that's about it. So it makes it a nice little form that you can do in confined spaces. Adjust your stepping as needed. And the idea of this is just to keep you hooked on the Tai Chi that you normally do during a week. So there's other lessons on the website, and feel free to look at those and just do some practice stuff. We're also going to be doing some Qigong exercises as well this week. So I hope to have some new videos out for you shortly. With that, I hope you're doing well. I look forward to seeing you sometime soon, and thank you again for being part of our online class.